I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just about done with Elseworld. I think it's a cool game mode. I think it's fun, but like it being this daily thing that I have to do a lot of times now, and I don't know why, because I get to play with characters, and maybe that's it. I get to play with characters that I don't normally have on my roster. I don't have leveled up to a certain degree. And so it's cool to try these other characters out. But part of it, I think, is that I want to play with the characters that I've been working so hard to build and progress with those. And then this, I mean, I get resources from it, but I wish it was slightly more. Like put a zero behind the things that we get out of this Elseworld. You know what I mean? And I think that would make it better. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna do a speed run of Elseworld. Let's get to the video.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die!
Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. In this video, let's be real. I've had a really good day today. I mean, the shirt has changed, actually. It's now my Mario Kart shirt. But, yeah, I had a really good day. Wonder Woman, Lex, got Black Canary up to a good spot, and I kind of want to keep playing, which is why I'm kind of streaming. And I was like, well, I'm streaming, I might as well do Wrath, which I believe is the final Elseworld for me. And like I said in the intro, Elseworld is getting a little bit tedious, I guess, in every game mode. This one is especially repetitive. You know, you start to get worn out on it. I can tell that the characters themselves, they do increase in like star levels and everything else as I ascend in the game as well. So they are more powerful, and I guess it gives a good representation of what I'm going up, what I would like to get. Like, I know I liked Lex a lot, not because of what people said, which they did say, but because of Elseworld, for example. So it is cool. However, certain days, I don't feel like just playing Elseworld. I feel like running through this thing. So what I'm going to do is run through it in a very, very inefficient way, right? Or actually efficient for me. I'm just trying to go in here and dig out the resources really, really fast and get out of this thing in like 10 minutes. I'm going to probably need to use an adrenaline shot, which I'll show you how to do that. First things first, we pick the right teams. Constantine, good damage dealer. I'm not going to joke on him today. I'll let him live. Bane, I like his stun. I can't get it to work the way I want it to, but I think that's because I have him rank 5 here. He's rank 7. Starfire and Superboy, they go well together because of the burn. Two-Face will give you damage reduction in the front row. The damage increase in the back row. Penguin is a pretty good taunter. From what I've understood, and someone else said, Clayface is actually a remarkably good tank. I haven't seen it, and I don't have him leveled up like that, but that's what I'm hearing. All right, I'm gonna go with this team because I do like Cyborg, I do like Lex, Constantine the damage dealer's here, and then I think this is part of the problem. I think this is part of the problem I was just about to say. The way I have my Ocean Master built up with the gear that I have, I would put him with a different tank because Ocean Master benefits from allies blocking, and so he has a block set on him. The taunter that I would put next to him, which would be who is it that I have a block set on? Bane would be one of them. I believe I just changed Grodd like today from having 2 block sets to having 2 HP sets, so I reduced one because he just wasn't surviving for me the way I wanted him to. But yeah, so like running him with this tank and this tank, it's kind of upsetting because they're not going to really block. So he's not going to perform nearly as well as he would built the way that I have him built. You know what I mean? So like that is one, I guess that is probably a source of frustration where now I'm kind of getting into the game and I'm building the characters in the way that I want to use them. And you can do this relatively like individually. Like you don't have to put block gear on Ocean Master. You can do your attack gear or speed gear if there's something else you want out of it. So I know what I'm getting and why I'm grabbing him for this situation now. Enough. You know, like I'm getting to that understanding, and not having that the way I built it bothers me. I'm gonna check recruit first just to see if there's anything in here that's worth it, and there isn't. So now we go straight forward. And what I do when I'm doing this is, one, I make sure, and I'll show you after I do this run actually. All right, so you are gonna lose to him. Ooh, let's put you back here because he's more of a damage dealer. He's more of support. Doesn't really matter too much because I have 208, they have 68. So we're going to stomp a mud hole in them, but I'm already like just prepping how I would want my team to be going forward. Trying Truth be told, as it would get later in the match, I would want Lex up front so he can go ahead and get the shields out. We can keep it pushing. He will have a single ally shield, so that's okay for him to be fourth. I'm not a big fan of Penguin's ultimate ability. However, this could also be the way that I have him built. Maybe it's awesome. I'm going to get my damage in second and then get the debuffs in next. I'm not a huge fan of Ocean Master. I wish Ocean Master and Lex could somehow both go first, but they can't. But I'm also not okay with my main damage dealer not getting so many turns to pop off his ultimate, right? So I'm kind of squeezing him in there. I would much rather have, if I could do like Lex, Ocean Master, Constantine, I would, but I don't think it's going to be enough damage. So ticking skip battle. Let's go. Boom. And let's say I started at, I'm going to see how I'm going to speed run this thing. Ish. Some explanations, but I'm going to see. I'm going to see how fast I can get this thing done. All right. Oh, and I didn't even bother looking at the requirements from this thing. The first time an enemy's HP falls below 60% and 30%, their damage dealt increases by 35%. Okay, so it sounds like they would hit hard. That's, good thing I have Lex and some shields. When detonating burn, you have an increase attack for frostbite. Critical hit chance goes up by 25%. When the ally is cast, this is the one where you lose HP and gain 4 stacks of strong attack. That lasts for 1. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and get some crit shots out there. Let's do this. This team is very. I always hesitate when I want to say like this is very easy because I feel like that's when I get punched in the throat. But yeah, we'll be fine. Skip battle. Keep it pushing. Done. Bank. So far, we are 1 minute in, and I've gotten down 2 fights. We're going to take this one, armor break, and adding the slow detonation. I'm not really putting out burn. Not off the top of my head. I think maybe Cyborg does. And then HP, I'm not worried about. Really not. Freeze, he's annoying. He keeps them alive, but I don't really see a damage dealer that I'm scared of. So, push. Before he even gets to step off the stairs. All right. I think now it'll be the next match where I need to pay a little bit more attention. Okay, lightning strikes, that is what we want. We're not worried about poisons and bleeds. We already have a 25% crit chance, and this is actually better because you're doing damage directly and not increasing the chance of something. Boom. When healed, receive 2 stacks of shelter and increase action bar by 25%. Increase the reflect of front row allies by 30% and max HP 20. Each friendly ally gets immunity and 5 layers of healing for 1 round when their HP drops below 30%. Okay, sure. That could be an issue. None of these really do damage. I mean, I guess reflect does. All right, confirm. We're going to go with Star Sapphire because we already have 2 tanks. I do like Rod for his ability to rewind the back row, but she has a stun that starts battle. And this is the thing, if it's built the way I need her to be built. Okay. Constantine is a no-go. This one is okay, although Poison Ivy has been wrecking my life lately. This is probably one I want to go with, even though there's a Poison Ivy Scarecrow combo in there. That can be scary. That can be very scary. But we'll see what we can do. And of course, none of them are up front. All right, well, it's still a 50K punch down, so we should be okay. We might lose one. Nope, didn't lose a thing. So far, we're at 3 minutes-ish. I should have put like a timer or something. Increase attack by 50% when HP is below. Adding frostbite and burn. Okay, so we'll do this. When an ally casts the ultimate, this is that thing again. All right, so next, who's in here? Ooh, Supergirl, Kid Flash, Nightwing. Do I want to take one of these people? If I were going to go in order like this, Kid Flash, Supergirl, Nightwing. Yeah, okay, I'll take Kid Flash. I didn't want to. I wanted to just go out and just do the resources, but his healing is good. There's nobody here I'm afraid of. Mirror Master can be a pain, though. Let's be real. Mirror Master can be a real pain. I just realized who am I going to take away? I guess Ocean Master because nobody's really blocking like that. Put him here to give us heals. Put him there. Let's go. Bet. All right. 60% chance to advance energy, attack above 50%. Agile trait. Do you get more damage in lifesteal? Who do I have that's agile? It's Star Sapphire. I don't need it for Kid Flash. Who's up front again? Lex and another tank. All right, so we're gonna go with the increased attack above 50 or above 60% health. Got a bounty. Stuns enemies. This is really trying to help me get through this thing fast. And there's another Ocean Master. Oh, let's go ahead and get Grud. Don't know why. Honestly, did not matter. I do not want Wonder Woman and Kid Flash. Lex is okay, but not when he's with Constantine. Or not, Constantine's okay, not when he's with Lex. This one could ruin my life, but it's the worst built team. And that might be a problem because that may mean that the person that's left up is Flash, and we may all die. Let's see what happens. Or not. Let's skip it. Yep, they all did. Oh, that's right, because of the, they start the first 2 turns with stun. So we are 5 minutes into this, right? Okay. Increased damage 50% for allies below. Now it's increased damage, not increased attack. So we do like that. What's up? Wonder Woman and Kid Flash. What did I just tell you? This is okay. This one could be okay. The stuns from Bane could... I don't want the invulnerability and I don't want Flash. Okay. The stuns from Bane could create a problem. But let's see what happens. Go. Yes, Swamp Tech. It does very much scratch that DCL itch. Very, very, very much so. It really does. Not in the same way. It's new. It's different. There's a lot of new stuff, but it's getting me to the place where I need to be. It's getting me to the place where I need to be. I'm not recruiting anybody, but if I were to, I would take Zatanna. We just pushing through now. I'm not gonna. I mean, they have Blue Beetle, and Blue Beetle sucks. But Hal Jordan, and yeah, okay. Play it. Swamp Tech, play it. Building my league soon. And we got him. You see, this is like when you have to do it. When you can do it this way without having to really think about it. Like I'm doing my quick thoughts here. Increase back row attack by 25%. Increase attack for ally. Who did I just put in? No. Whatever. At this point, that one doesn't really matter. Bounty. Yep. So we're at the end. Increase attack by 20% upon dealing damage. Adds 1 stack of poison. Oh, that would have been nice. Let's do frantic at the start. So we have an increased chance to crit. Green Arrow, Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan is a legendary, albeit I do like Green Arrow more. Boom. Oh yeah, it's gonna be there July 7th. Yeah, but it'll be there July 7th. Because you have you have an iPhone. I don't know how you. I'm in Switzerland, so it's out here, but I don't know how you would do it in the U.S. with the iPhone. I know how you do it in the U.S. with Android. All right, so after this, that means this entire Elseworld run took 8 minutes. If that's the case, if that's what I can do, I'm good with Elseworld. I've made these videos for you guys. I think I've gotten them all. Wrath, Lust, Pride, Gluttony, Greed, Sloth, Envy. I think I've done them all. I'm going to have to double check. If I've missed one, then you're going to see me do one more Elseworld sad video. Don't even know how I'm going to do that content. But we got it. I'm going to go and open the chest. See what we got in there. Nope, that's not what the chest is. Let's see what we got. And then I am going to do some real gameplay. And try to get past 22.7, I think is where I'm stuck at. Use. Okay. This is what 8th medal. This is what I need to help rank up. Is it legendary or epics? Epics and legendaries. I can do both. So okay, cool. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. I'll see you guys next time.